threat in there for his title right now. And they're out of their seats, Bob.
Blanchard down with the arm and the wrist. He caught Gibson coming in. Good reversal now by Robert Gibson. Boy, Robert Gibson is primed for this one. You can tell by the way he's really going about it just in the opening moment. He's right on top of Tully Blanchard.
And Blanchard quickly to the ropes. Have the pressure released and out of this hole. Let's see if he doesn't confer with JJ right now. As he has not had things going his way.
He wants to have a word or two with the referee, Tommy Young.
And a clock sticking at all times, which we have seen Tully Blanchard imply in many of his matches.
He's a master at using that time.
And he tried to sucker Robert Gibson over there and use that cat-like move for a leg takedown, but Robert was too smart for him. And now, a fine counter, go behind, reversal, Tully tries for the ropes, he didn't make it! He didn't make it, Bob!
Tried to grab the ropes as he went by, and Gibson just ran him right into the mat. Tully's in against the man every bit as quick as he is, and one that can match him weight-wise and size-wise.
We alluded to that earlier, Bob, and we know the quickness of Tully Blanchard, but not as much as Robert Gibson. And that's what brought great shot of Ricky Morton out there, shouting encouragement to Robert Gibson in the ring. We know that quickness is what brought the Rock and Roll to the first World Tag Team Championship that they held over the Russians.
But I tell you, Tully Blanchard is a sly individual. You don't remain a champion as long as he has. You don't win that title twice unless you're very capable in that ring, and Tully Blanchard ranks with the very best in the world. And there's JJ reaching in to drag Robert out of the ring. Now they got JJ in the ring.
For the ring.
Dillon got caught in the ring and fell to the mat, and that gave Tully Blanchard the opportunity to surprise Robert Gibson. But now Gibson has turned the tables quickly on him.
And what a drop kick he hit Tully with. Tully is out of the ring and out of the floor. He really shook Tully Blanchard up with that drop kick.
Blanchard trying to get air. Now asking again for the referee to come closer. And fans, the action in the ring will continue while we take time out for this message. Getting a few words of advice from James A. Dillon, and he needs it, Johnny. It's Robert Gibson, since the opening bell, has had the upper hand on the champion. He's really taken the fight to Tully.
That's right, Bobby. He has set the pace. He's kept it a very fast pace, and of course, Tully Blanchard doesn't like that tempo at all times, but he has a lot of quickness, but he's really been on a defensive in this match so far. And that belt is in jeopardy. It's slipping out of his hands. Also, that money in JJ's briefcase.
He caught Gibson coming at him, got the knee to the midsection, and that's really going to slow Robert Gibson down. Good reversal. Beautiful hip toss.
Drop kick right on a button. We can have a new champion right here. Oh, Bob, we got a two. Tully quickly towards JJ.
Almost the count of two. And Dillon was about to have a heart attack. He saw that belt and that $10,000 just flying out the window.
Tremendous action in this match. Everything that we anticipated to be, as we alluded to earlier, Bob, things are heating up just like this summer weather is going to heat up all around here.
Well, as we keep saying how fantastic our matches on NWA Pro Wrestling are, Johnny. And week after week, this is the caliber and the type of wrestling you see on NWA Wrestling.
And, of course, we're going to see yet in this hour, the Midnight Express coming up, the Dream Team of Ric Flair and Lex Luger.
When you talk about the Dream Team, imagine two physiques in that ring like Luger and Ric Flair. Now, Gibson, still he's got that head scissors down, Blanchard, as he's got the arm also locked in. Blanchard's going to turn and twist in.
Now we're going to have to see the savvy of the champion now, because Robert Gibson has surely taken him to the limit. Whoa, wrong place.
Boy, he almost got out of the ring right in front of Ricky Morton.
And here's Dillon over there. Watch him getting ripped off. Dillon on the outside, so is Ricky Morton. That could erupt. We got things in the ring. Have erupted already. And now Tully, the champion, is the net breaker here. And he has turned the title battle. Roberts in trouble.
And again, it was the knee that got it started. That knee to the midsection. Now the neck breaker, and they're both on the mat.
A lot's been taken out of Blanchard. He can't capitalize on this maneuver that has slowed down Roberts. Oh, the Timbo picks up Blanchard. Flying body press. Just a two.
Again, the count of two. Almost a pin again for Robert Gibson. And the ropes, he's hurt now as Blanchard's on top of him.
Blanchard and Ricky Morton from behind Robert Gibson. He's got it down. There's the rope.
He's pinned. The referee looking the other way. He had him down for 8 or 10 seconds.
Well, he certainly had him in a pin situation there, but the master's still alive. Tully Blanchard now beginning to open up, realizing that he's in a real battle for this title. That lays down here on our table, Bob. And of course, Robert Gibson, a bona fide challenger, has given him all that he can handle so far. Now out on the concrete goes Gibson, out on the hardwood floor.
Blanchard slings him through the ropes, and Gibson landed hard on the floor. And here comes Blanchard off of the apron. Down on Gibson. Around comes Ricky Morton.
Ooh, across that iron. Guard round. There's Ricky Morton in the ring. Here's JJ. JJ into the eyes of Robert outside. And the tide of the battle has certainly switched, Bob. The pendulum is swung over to the side of the champion now as Robert is injured. Drops across that iron rail out there.
The rail, the floor, and also the clawing at the eyes by JJ. Count of two, he kicks out.
Hey, can't kick out. Tully's got a handful of tights.
He sure has. Holding on to the tights. And the referee caught it. He said, break it.
Robert who can't take advantage of the situation. Too much taken out of it. A hard pressure-packed match. They've been going at it a long time. Blanchard to the top.
Blanchard on the rope, caught by Gibson.
Robert Gibson steps in. Tries to pull him down with a backslide. A possible pinning maneuver. They're really struggling.
And he's got him over on the backslide. Two.
And J.J. Dillon on the outside breathes another sigh of relief. A wild swing. And a suplex. And boy, he drove his head into the back of his head into the mat.
Not only did Tully hit the mat hard, so did Gibson. And again, they're both on the mat. And while we're at this point, fans, again, let's take this time out as the action in the ring will continue, and we'll be back. Have stood toe-to-toe and slugged it out. Off the rope, it was a good move by Blanchard, but look at Gibson get up in the air.
What a move! Tully caught that foot, but Gibson brought the other around, kicked him in the back of the head. And they're both two great athletes have been going at it. Bob, they must be nearing, say, I guess the 20-minute mark of this 25-minute time limit. They're really going at each other for this World TV title. And it is Gibson once again giving the champion all he can handle.
Gibson with Blanchard in his own corner, onto the ropes with his right hand up. And as the referee starts the count, Blanchard gets that foot across the rope.
And you notice that J.J. was quickly to call the referee's attention to the foot that
another great advantage that Tully Blanchard has. He always is aware of where he is in the ring. He knows just where the ropes are.
Well, that's what makes him a champion. Things like that, they may look like little things, but boy, they sometimes, especially in a match like this, with a man of the caliber of Robert Gibson, really make quite a difference.
Just something like that can turn the tide. You're right, Johnny. Out of the corner. Sleeper.
And he's in the center of the ring, Bob. This could be a title change right here. He is way away from the ropes.
Blanchard into the sleeper now as Gibson is getting.
They collapse toward the ropes. He's still
almost to the rope, and there is JJ. Right in front of Dillon.
Tommy Young, NWA official, right on top of it, checking it. I don't know. Did he call a break?
He said they were in the ropes.
They were in the ropes, Bob, I guess. And the match continues. Well, that's the second or third time I thought Gibson won the match. One time he had him down. Could have counted a 5. Right here now, Blanchard draped on that rope. Really, Cole has been taken out of the body of the champion by the sleeper hole this time.
He's got him pinned to the apron with that knee. Got to bring him back to the ring now. And things at the moment really look good for Robert Gibson in this match.
After they battled this long or this hard, it's easy out here to say they need to pick up the tempo right now. That is Gibson, but it's tough in there after they battle as long as they have and this hard, Bob.
Blanchard trying to set him up for that patented move, that slingshot over the rope, and it's Gibson with a suplex.
Gibson really struck his head on that one, too. He was a little bit too far over. Blanchard able to escape that maneuver. These men are both tired, and well, they should be. They've really battled everything they've got for a long while.
The referee, and the referee goes through the rope out of the ring.
Boy, Tully Blanchard hit him in the air while he was high in the air. And the referee went right out on the floor. Now with no referee in the ring, here's Tully Blanchard opening up. And Robert Gibson's got him one more time. He's got him again. Ricky tied him out.
Count of 3. Here's JJ in. The referee's still out there. Morton goes after JJ. He's got Dillon down. Drives the right hand into the face. Blanchard goes over the top rope. And the referee says, ring the bell.
And
Tommy Young, who got up. Gibson has been disqualified. Tully Blanchard over the top rope.
Ric Flair into the ring.
Here's Ric Flair with Ricky Morton in the corner.
Ric Flair into the ring, and out of the ring goes Ricky Morton.
Flair now out of the ring with Morton.
Ric Flair viciously attacking Ricky Morton from the outside. Morton had really worked over JJ.
They both have got Morton down into the ring. Gibson outside. Here comes the world champion, Ric Flair over the top rope.
Flair now really working over Ricky Morton. He came from behind as Morton was really working over JJ Dillon. Figure four leg lock. Blanchard now grabbing the elbows on Ricky Morton. Flair with a figure four leg lock. They're really trying to hurt Ricky Morton. Robert Gibson back in the ring with a chair. But the damage is done, Bob. Figure four leg lock.
Yes, sir, the damage already done to Ricky Morton. And all 3 of them, Tully Blanchard, the world champion Ric Flair, James J. Dillon, all on Ricky Morton as Gibson was out of the ring and out of the action. The referee says Robert Gibson disqualified for throwing Tully Blanchard over the top rope. Let's watch some of it in slow motion, fans.
There you see Ric Flair, and this is after he had attacked Ricky Morton, who had J.J. Dillon down, beating him into the canvas. He's stretched out here, and Flair will come off that top. Right down across the ribs of Ricky. Continue to work on the forehead of the youngster, and then go into that figure four leg lock.
Still your world television champion, Tully Blanchard. And here Ricky Morton really beginning to feel the pain, and we'll be back right after we take this time out.